Hello, welcome to the Shantavia Chronicles, and I am your host, Miss Shantavia. Let's fix this right quick. Yes, this is Shantavia, and I am going to be talking about Umar Scammer Johnson today. Um, yeah, Umar Johnson has been on Facebook and Instagram, collecting money for this so-called school for like almost 15 years now, and the feds have finally caught up with him. He hasn't paid taxes. The school is looking dilapidated. There's nothing in there, and nobody has been in school for 15 years. And Umar Johnson has collected millions of dollars, and he's been going to Africa. He's been going to Japan. He's been going to all kinds of places, going out to eat, buying expensive clothes and everything, and nobody has been schooled. So everybody is putting him on Front Street about this money and all these donations and those crazy sayings that he has been making about people's money, talking about give them his grit, give Umar their grits money, give them their hair money, give them their Jordan money, so he could build a school for young boys. And he's been wearing Jordans. He's been going out to eat. He has also been going out the country, and so the school for young boys on his part has never been made. And so at the end of the month of August, he is alleged to be um, taken off the market. They're going to seize the schools from him because he has not paid taxes and it's dilapidated. It's a lot of trash, so it's very hazardous. People been going in and out of schools. Like, these kids been breaking into school and urinating and playing, and the roof is dilapidated, and so people could get really hurt, especially the kids that he allegedly is supposed to be helping and protecting. So yes, the state of Wilmington, where the schools uh, are about to confiscate Umar Johnson schools, and he is going crazy because allegedly Umar Johnson's accounts have been frozen. His Facebook's been frozen. His PayPal has been frozen, and Umar Johnson's Cash App has been frozen. So yes, let's get into it. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Shantavia Chronicles. And we're going to talk about the scammer, Mr. Umar Johnson. School is about to be seized by the government, and his accounts are frozen. And the people are about to get their money back because he's been going on trips to Africa. Hello, hello. He's been going, yeah, that ninja. He's been going on trips to Africa, Jamaica, and just living it up on people's dime and still asking for more money. So we're going to cover a couple of videos about Umar asking for money, talk about he want our grits money, he want our Jordan money. He even came for black women's hair, talking about he want our wig money. We're like, we want your wig money, we want your braiding money. Give all the money to Umar Johnson so he could open up a school, and it's been 15 years and he ain't opened up jack shit. So we're going to view Leon Arnold's video and two other videos. And yes, so let's get into it. Yeah, this guy is crazy. And so let's get into the video about Mr. Umar. Oh my God. One day I'm going to pay for this, what you call it? I'm going to pay for this YouTube. But right now I'm going through it, so yes.
Are less than.
You ain't getting my weed money.
Lord have mercy. We are less than 20% of the United States population. Less than 20% of the United States. But we account for 90% of all beauty purchases. Perm, weave, shea butter, cocoa butter, almond butter, peppermint butter, deodorant, weave perm, wave caps, slick back.
No, this food did not say deodorant. You gotta bathe, Umar, even though you don't bathe, you don't look like you bathe, but whatever.
And so now you account for 90% of beauty purchases in America. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. And you want to criticize me for building a school.
Run it back.
Lord have mercy. We are less than 20% of the United States population. Less than 20% of the United States. But we account for 90% of all beauty purchases. Perm, weave, shea butter, cocoa butter, almond butter, peppermint butter, deodorant, weave perm, wave caps, slick back. And so now you account for 90% of beauty purchases in America. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. And you want to criticize me for building a school for our children. You are a disgrace. Now, we also...
This fool. Let's get into another one.
While the white Democrats are having a big meal, the black mice come in and we go squealing around the floor. Squeal, 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 squeal. And we wait for the crumbs to drop off the Democratic table. We wait for the crumbs to drop off, and then we grab a crumb and we run back into our little mice hole. We run back into our little mice hole and we share the little crumbs with the other black mice, and we say, look how good our Democratic masters are. They gave us a crumb. You wasn't invited to the dinner. You ain't got a seat at the table. You damn sure not eating out of a plate. You are the mice that run around on the floor. Squeal, squeal. Blacks are the mice of the Democratic Party, and you're the mice of the European Party. We run around crawling on the floor, squealing and begging for crumbs. And once you get a crumb, you have the audacity to think that you're a part of the team because you're squealing around. Who do you know considers the mice in their house a part of the family? Who do you know considers the black mice crawling around on their kitchen floor as part of the family? Nobody I know considers the mice to be part of the family. The only mice who think they're part of the family are the Democratic Negro mice, are the black Negro mice of the Democratic Party. Squeal, 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 squeal. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get some mice. I'm gonna go buy some mice from the pet store. And the minute one of you coons starts squealing about you better go vote, I'm gonna throw a mice on your ass. I'm gonna go to the pet store and I'm gonna get about 50 baby mice. And the minute one of you Negroes starts squealing about election day, I'm gonna throw a mice on your ass. You gotta love Biscoff.
This collection is all about full flavor fits. It shows up in the designs, the colors, and
I need you to understand, overstand, understand. I need you to understand, overstand, and understand. Brother Jose.
Sí, señor, ¿cómo está?
Peace and love, good brother. You got any time to slide by today?
Sí, tengo cinco minutos.
As soon as possible. How soon can you get here?
15 minutos, 20.
601 East 17th Street, Wilmington.
Okay.
We're right around the corner from the Boys and Girls Club.
Sí, comprende.
601 East 17th Street, Wilmington, Delaware.
Comprende, sí. Can I come now? Why are you sniffing? You sniff time? What's going on? Turn the
Yes,
heat down.
sir. We have... I need you to look at two things, Brother Jose.
Okay.
The first thing is the HVAC unit on our small gym has to be switched out.
Sí.
The company that produced the existing unit can replicate another unit.
¿Qué?
I just need to find a tech who is able to replace the unit when the new one has completed production.
Okay, no problema, no
Which
problema.
will take about 60 days, the company has told me.
Okay.
So I need you to look at it, let me know if you can do it, and what will the cost be for you to remove this old one, put the new one in,
No
and
problem.
the new one is going to look identical to the old one, but it's a more modern version.
¿Qué? No comprende.
We're going to buy the unit.
Okay,
Okay, so that's number one. I want you to look at that. Number two
sí.
is on the small school, Brother Jose.
Okay.
We have a roof unit that has to be replaced.
¿Qué?
We've already got the new unit produced. It is sitting in storage.
Pero tú
But I have not been able to find a tech who can get the permit, block off the street, bring the crane, lift the new unit up on top of the school, tie it all in. So that unit has been sitting. It was delivered on November the 1st.
November?
And it's been sitting there for 3 months, Jose. So,
Tres?
and it's the same unit. All we did was order a replica of what's up there because it was custom made.
Pero no comprende. Don't make no sense, my friend. Okay? You go where you want me to go. I can look. You tell me what you want.
I'm not sure because it went straight to storage, and I'll share with you where that is. But it's supposed to be identical. It's supposed to be identical to the one up there. It is at a crane yard, and I have the address. It's not far from the school.
Is a crane yard? You say crane yard, huh? You too funny.
Okay.
Huh? Sí, pero tú tengo the
Yes, sir.
Huh? The money? You have the money?
Yes, sir.
¿Cuánto? Tell me how much you pay.
No problem. No problem. I'm here waiting on you. Keep me posted.
How much?
Okay. Thanks, Jose. All right.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Granger knows that if you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, you go to Granger.
Yep, that was a little light comedy from Lenon Orner channel on YouTube. Check him out. I'll put his name in the description. And yeah, just a little calmer humor for what is going on now. But yeah, it's not funny that Umar is scamming our people because, you know, them people needed their money for their grits. They needed their money for their grease and their cocoa butter and whatever else they needed and their deodorant. And Umar don't need to be taking people's grits money and people's cocoa butter money and people's hair money. He don't need to be taking that, especially if he's just stealing it and running a scam. So we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty about the accounts and the PayPal being frozen on Umar Johnson's end and what he is saying about, you know, his accounts being frozen and the school itself foreclosure he talked about when he was talking about it's going to send him a check, and now he's asking for more money or something. So let's get into it. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, which one is first? I believe this one. Okay. We're going to look at the Forgotten Kings video right quick. Yeah, that, what is it? The Forgotten Kings video right here. And we're going to look at some other videos to, what is that? To watch the chapters unfold about Umar Johnson and his fake school and his money. So here we go.
Just, you know, inquiring about the status on the school. You know what I mean? Next thing you know is, look, if you're not a donor, you're not a supporter. You know what I mean? If you're, again, just sit back observing Umar over the years. Like I said, now he just does a lot of interviews, right? He's a special guest. But most importantly, like I said, the memes have become more famous than, you know, Umar himself doing the work. But as I sat back over the years and just observed him and his behavior, come on, it's obvious. He's unfit to be anyone's teacher, you know what I mean? Let alone operate a school. Why would you have this man around your child? I mean, again, outside of some takes this man has had, yo, Umar's been just, you know, making a clown of himself over the years. And there was a point where he had a loyal fan base, right? Loyal subscribers. But then when people started to ask questions, Dr. Umar would then attack those who were just, you know, inquiring about the status on the school. You know what I mean? Next thing you know was, look,
This was a fake wedding. It was some type of a parade that he had that was allegedly a school opening. The school never opened. They said it was a preschool opening. A preschool opening, and it never opened. It was just some type of parade and a little dance venue. And you see him with, that's Umar right there, with two women that he fake married at this little parade that he threw in front of the school. So yeah, but back to the video.
If you're not a donor, you're not a supporter. You know what I mean? If you're a supporter, you're a donor. I started seeing how, you know, he would get upset at people who, you know, genuinely cared about this vision of FDMG just for homie to take your money, you know what I mean, show all of the gift cards. And I mean, come on. At the end of the day, this is the hustle. You know, pimping the people, having them finance these, you know, these little expeditions, my man. Come on, remember this? This is Dr. Umar so-called getting married. What happened? Like I said, at some point, whatever was done in the dark is brought to the light. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, for those who really champion Dr. Umar and his cause, you know, they refuse to.
And this is the Forgotten King right here. This is the video that we are watching right now. Yeah, so let's get into
Hold this man accountable. He still gets bookings, interviews. Hey, make your money. But at the end of the day, you're no different from anybody else. You know what I mean? The crooked politician, the pastor, the poet, everybody wants to target our people. You know what I mean? Target the black communities. And that's why I have no respect for anyone that's, you know, exploiting our people. That's just terrible. You're no different from the drug dealer or anybody else. To be honest, everyone wants to talk about how Dr. Umar makes valid points, but in the end, look at his character. That's what matters the most. Come on. But yet, he still has, you know, blind supporters. You know, he wants blind loyalty. So if you want to continue to support Dr. Umar and his hopes of one day opening this school, you know what I mean? Continue on. But as you can see, a lot of the stuff that's been done in the dark is now being exposed to all of us. And it's up to you to make the decision. Because again, I'm not a hater. I was once one of those people who actually believed in his vision. And then one day I went down there and seen the operation and how he was running things, and I realized, yeah, at the end of the day, Umar wants to guilt supporters, or should I say not just supporters, but celebs and those who, you know, have money. He want to guilt them into giving him a check. But in the end, I didn't see staff. I didn't see anything that would warrant me to believe that homie is in position to educate our children. You know what I mean? The youth, the future of tomorrow. Just Dr. Umar, that's it? Come on, you had people going around with flashlights, and I mean, it was hideous years ago. And from what I know, he's got the gym done. You know what I mean? Certain things are painted in the gym, but the actual education part, what happened? You know what I mean? You got the ceiling tiles missing. Come on. Honestly, I knew Umar was full of shit when COVID came around and he didn't do any online courses. During the time when kids, you know, they couldn't go to a school. They had to get all of their learning online via Zoom. And you would think if it was about, you know, giving children the education and the knowledge, let's come up with a course that's easy, accessible. But no, he wanted you to support his podcast. You know what I mean? You didn't know nothing about the podcast. To this day, you haven't seen nothing about the podcast. But again, I knew this a long time ago. So, but y'all let me know. Like I said, I'm going to show y'all this video from 3 years ago. A few years ago, actually, because time is moving. Like I said, we almost in 2026. But I'm going to show y'all the video from when I actually went down to the school, man. Shout out to the homie who let me know he wasn't that far from the school. Met up with homie. I forgot his name at the time. Please forgive me. Like I said, it's been a few years. But I went down there, met Dr. Umar, been in the building and everything. And like I said, that was then, okay? Nothing has changed since then. So y'all check it out. Let me know your thoughts on this Dr. Umar controversy. Were you one of the people who just, you know, always believed that Dr. Umar had good intentions? Or did you always know he was full of shit? I mean, y'all let me know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. And also, what is your take on Corey Holcomb's reaction?
Oh no, that's Corey Holcomb.
Controversy again. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
My bad. That's Corey Holcomb right there, the comedian Corey Holcomb. On the internet. Check out Corey Holcomb's video. I will put it in the description below.
But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time. Peace.
Fellas, y'all got my number? No.
Nah, man.
Take my number down. Come on, let's go. Because I got to hit.
It's a guy actually went to go see the school. What is that? 6 years ago.
Right off at 9. I'm right near the 295 bridge. Okay, so about 15 minutes. I got you locked. Black man, what's yourself? Please do, brother. That's all, because, you know, we came down here to clear the air because, like, I'm like, yo, I'm this shit. Like, stop playing. I seen it already.
He got followers, man. Like I said, I've been following since 2014, man. So, as you can see, the man in the flesh.
One love. You taping?
Yes, we
Peace
record.
and black power. Dr. Umar Johnson, we out here.
In the
You know what I'm
flesh,
saying?
in the flesh, in the flesh.
DC, Baltimore, Philly, Delaware, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Go to Dr. Umar Johnson to make a donation. Let's get the school ready for our boys. New Year 2021. We coming. Pan-Africanism of perish.
2014. It is 2025 right now. 2025.
Black power.
I heard it. His mouth. No YouTubians, straight from his mouth.
For a limited time, get any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Only at Domino's.
2025 IRS tax forgiveness now has
Blah,
open
blah,
enrollment. It's easy to.
I heard it. His mouth. No YouTubians, straight from his mouth.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Now, this is the new video when he talks about the accounts being frozen. So this is the first video about the accounts being frozen. Please pay attention, family.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade. Intercontinental Ifatunde RB Jesus. Coming to you live and direct from Philadelphia. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my continental Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Australian
welcome
Africans.
in.
Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Europe and Asia. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Brazil and my South American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to Panama and Costa Rica, my Central American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Canadian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my New York, my Carolina, my Texas, my Phoenix, my Philly, my Jersey,
I don't want to hear that. Blah,
my
blah, blah.
Baltimore, my Africa, back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. I could not log into my account. So then I called.
Yeah, there we go. He can't log into his account, y'all. It's been frozen. Allegedly. That's what he said. That's why this food need more money. So let's go.
To find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th, that's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested, because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. Between the time Medea went public and I went for South Africa. So brothers and sisters, if you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders until the situation is resolved. Hold off on all FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is resolved. If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense. Now, with that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay.
Yeah, Umar, you don't have Cash App because they shut you down for fraud. Because you was taking all this money up and it's been like 10 years and you didn't get to school. So Cash App shut you down and they was giving people their money back. And so you hurried up and bought those raggedy buildings in Wilmington, the ones that we are talking about now, so you could keep this scam going. So 6 years later, you still didn't do nothing with these abandoned buildings that you hurry up and bought because Cash App shut you down, and you were just holding people money, going to Africa and going to Japan and wherever. That's why Cash App shut you down, and you can't get a Cash App ever again. So yeah, and how you not have like extra bank account, and why is your money connected to the school money? I don't understand it. The school money should be in a separate account than your personal account. So maybe they are sending the school money to your personal account, Umar. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's called fraud. So let's get back to the fraudster.
And PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. Put your name in a...
Oh my God, these commercials.
Especially with the help of zero accounting software, I can keep my cash flow flowing.
God, they're gonna give me two.
More ways to pay.
Maybe I'll do pay YouTube tomorrow, because they tripping with these commercials now.
You understand how workers this is.
Put me on. What's going on? Why he put you... Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you can send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. Enjoy
Thank
your
you,
weekend.
Mullen. Yeah, we gotta put him on blast like everybody else. Yeah, cause he tripping.
MREC TV. We mentioned Vlad TV right now. Put me on. What's going on? Why he put your name in a bad light? Like, what's going on?
Well, back to Umar. But yeah, this dude has been tripping all this time, and not, having money. And he's been getting millions of dollars, and they closed his,
We knew they didn't want us in that city.
So yeah, this fool is talking about we should protest. We should protest for Umar not spending the money correctly. We should protest for Umar not paying his taxes after we gave him millions of dollars, and he's been going to Africa partying like a rock star. Not it. So we're gonna go to Derek Speaks video. Derek Speaks, and we're gonna talk about the second video in chronological order.
And try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far.
Dr. Umar has been told by the city of Wilmington, Delaware, that if he doesn't pay up,
We knew they didn't want us in that city, but we didn't know they would go this far, as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far.
Dr. Umar has been told by the city of Wilmington, Delaware, that if he doesn't pay up his bills by the 21st of August, they're going to sell his property. Well, y'all's property, him and his supporters. But he has a plan. This thing will get rectified easily if we just follow his plan. Let's find out
Exactly
what his plan is. All right? Let's get into it.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Happy Leo season. Happy Black August. Happy Leo season. Happy Black August. Happy Leo season. Happy Black August.
Thank you.
Africans, my continental Africans, my Nigerian Africans, my Ghanaian Africans, my Togolese, Benin Africans.
Yeah, that bush-ish that he trying to be saying to get us to give his crackhead ass some money. No, thank you for speeding it up, Derek.
My Liberian, Lesotho Africans, Congolese, Angola, Mozambique, my Eritrean, Somalia, Ethiopian, Madagascar, Sudan Africans, my Lesotho, my Zimbabwe, my South Africans. Peace and Pan Africans to my Caribbean Africans, my Jamaican Africans, my Turks and Caicos, my Bahamian, Bermudian, Caribbean Africans, Cuban, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic Africans. Peace and Pan Africans to my South American Africans. Brazil, I will see you in November. Brazil, I will see you in November. Peace and Pan Africans to my Central American Africans. Peace and Pan Africans to my Canadian Africans. Where my Toronto Africans at? My Montreal Africans, my Nova Scotia Africans. Where my Asiatic Africans, China, in Japan, Africans in Korea, Vietnam. Where my South Pacific Africans? Where my Australian Africans at? My Melbourne Africans, my Sydney Africans. Where my Australian Africans at? Where my American Africans at? My Texas Africans, my Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, St. Louis, my Nashville Africans, my Oakland, my Sacramento, my Los Angeles, my San Diego, my Phoenix Africans, my Arkansas, my Mississippi, my Louisiana, my Florida, my Georgia, my Texas,
Keep going and going and going.
Washington, D.C. staying with. Want to fly out the National Guard? Washington, D.C. staying with you. My Philly Africans, my West Philly, my North Philly, my
Oh,
South
here we
Philly, my
go.
Garden, my Gate, my Chester Africans, my Delaware Africans, my Wilmington Africans. Thank you for standing with us. Wilmington, Delaware Africans, my Dover, Delaware Africans, my Sussex County Africans, my Connecticut Africans, my Brooklyn, my Harlem, my Long Island, Staten Island, Boogie Down, Bronx Africans.
Brothers and sisters, this is a special FDMG announcement. Please hit your PayPal, paypal.me/.
Thank
Brothers
you.
and sisters, this is a special FDMG announcement. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/. paypal.me/ make your donations for Black August Leo season. I will see you in Nat Turner Land, August the 21st.
Next week, Nat Turner Land. Make sure you go to natturnerlibrary.com and get your tickets. Make sure you go to natturnerlibrary.com and get your tickets. Make sure you go to natturnerlibrary.com and get your tickets. I will see you in Nat Turner Land, August the 21st. New Orleans, Louisiana, August the 29th. I will see you. Hurricane Katrina 20th anniversary. New Orleans, Louisiana, August the 29th. Hurricane Katrina 20th anniversary. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Dr. Umar coming to town for the first time. Saturday, August the 30th. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Dr. Umar coming to town for the first time. Saturday, August the 30th. Hattiesburg, where my Mississippi Africans at? I want to see Jackson. I want to see Biloxi. I want to see Gulfport. I want to see all of my Mississippi Africans in Hattiesburg on Saturday, August the 30th. Mobile, Alabama. Where you at? Where my Alabama Africans at? I don't care if you Birmingham. I don't care if you Montgomery. I don't care if you in Selma. I better see you in Mobile, Alabama for African Town Community Festival on Sunday, August the 31st. I better see you in Mobile, Alabama for African Town Community Festival on Sunday, August the 31st.
Special announcement. FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen. FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen. Dr. Umar personal bank account is still frozen. Dr. Umar personal bank account is still frozen. Brothers and sisters, we are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. So, not only are the accounts frozen, make sure y'all hit my Venmo and my PayPal, paypal.me/ or tap my Venmo. Text me for the links to donate to FDMG. Text me for the links to support Dr. Umar. 215. On August the 5th, brothers and sisters. On August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen?
Brother Umar, you've had this bill that you haven't paid.
YouTube, you doing this mess on purpose.
Your ambitions? Oh yeah.
Are frozen.
Brother Umar, you've had this bill that you haven't paid. In 4 or 5 years, you haven't paid it.
4 or 5
What
years.
did you expect to happen? This is the same thing where the people are 3-4 months behind on their car payment. Get mad when they see the tow truck driver trying to tow their car and they run out there in a panic and try to stop him. You know this was coming. You haven't paid the bills. I think the city tried to contact you or probably contacted you. We don't know if you received the email. We don't know if you received the letter. You just said you didn't. But if they put a notice on the building, that's a notice too. But you haven't paid the bill, and you know you haven't paid the bill. So you should expect this. This should not be a surprise to you. It really shouldn't.
Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs? They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Ra Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion.
I will.
I believe, brothers and
Me
sisters,
too.
and please let me know your opinion.
I will.
I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let...
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, and please let me know your opinion.
I will let you know my opinion as well, Umar. You will know my opinion on this crap you're doing.
I believe that they were going to sell the school, and they wanted to sell the school before we found out. I believe that they wanted to sell the school before we found out. We were not supposed to know that they were going to sell our school. Why do I say that? We were given no notification. We received no letter in the mail. We received no email. We received no phone call that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door. In a low-income neighborhood, they put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape. They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape. Brothers and sisters, it gets worse. Back in April, when I found out about the overdue vacant property registration fees, I had asked the city of Wilmington if they could retroactively apply our nonprofit waiver. According to the nonprofit waiver for the city of Wilmington, if you are a nonprofit organization, they will waive your vacant property registration fees for 4 years. If you are a non-profit organization in the city of Wilmington, they will waive your non-profit vacant property registration fees for 4 years. If they would have applied our non-profit vacant property registration waiver, we would owe absolutely nothing. We would owe absolutely nothing. We would owe absolutely nothing. But I asked them, and they ignored my emails for 4 months. They ignored my phone calls for 4 months. They ignored our emails for 4 months.
Dr. Umar, you ignored their bills for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. What's 4 months compared to that? What's 4 months compared to that? In comparison, 4 months is nothing. You ignored them for 4 to 5 years, but you mad about 4 months.
He mad about 4 months, y'all.
Man, we have to stop letting people get away with stuff online that we wouldn't let people in our real life get away with. There's no way you think that's okay. I mean, there's no way you think he should be upset about that. Even if what he says is true, there's no way he should be upset about that. Just imagine somebody going, I don't know, somebody you talk to going a month, not contacting you for a month. You calling them, they don't answer. You texting them, they don't respond for a month. And then they finally send you a text after a month. And then 4 hours later, you haven't responded to their text. So they get mad. Does that make sense? You waited a month to hear from them, and they couldn't even wait 4 hours. Does that make sense? It wouldn't make sense to you if it happened to you in real life. You would think they crazy. But Dr. Umar can avoid the city of Wilmington, Delaware bills for 4 years. And just because they don't respond to him in 4 months, you think it's okay. He should be upset about that. Y'all weird, man. Like, if you still on his side with all of this, you weird.
Very.
I'm just saying. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Let's go.
They ignored our phone calls for 4 months, and instead, the first time I hear from them since April, the first time I hear from them since contacting them April, asking them to apply our vacant property registration fee waiver to the past 4 years so we would owe absolutely nothing, they ignored me since April. They ignored me since April. No phone call, no email, nothing in the postal mail since April.
And another thing, Dr. Umar, throughout this whole thing, he keeps saying it's y'all school. Him and his supporters. It's y'all school. He found out about this in April. Did he tell y'all?
April,
Let
dude.
me know. Did he tell y'all had this big, what is it called? Vacant registration fee
No, he didn't.
that he had to pay? Did
Nope.
he tell y'all? Did he clue y'all in on that? Somebody let me know. Did he clue you in since it's y'all school? He's supposed to tell you what's going on with y'all school.
Y'all school.
Did he tell you about that? Or is he just bringing it up now? Let's go.
The first thing we find out, the first time we hear from them since April, is a letter on the front door of the school, affixed with a rubber band and masking tape. A rubber band and masking tape. Brothers and sisters, giving us 20 days to pay these back taxes. We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. We just paid $30,000 to the city of Wilmington for water that we don't even use. And now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have a waiver. We should have a waiver. We should have a waiver. And it gets worse, brothers and sisters.
What?
It gets worse because they are raising the vacant property registration fee. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm going to say it again. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest.
Not it, Umar.
Let me tell you, Dr. Umar.
Y'all gonna go protest for Umar to not pay his $38,000 that he knew about since April/6 years ago that he was supposed to pay, and he waited till 4 months before they about to take the school from him and now bring it up to us. So y'all gonna protest for Umar? I'm not. So yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all gonna go protest for Umar and his taxes that he knew about 6 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
I have the perfect solution. It crazy. It might sound insane to you, you know, but I got the perfect solution. I have the perfect solution. I can tell you exactly what you can do to get that, what it's going to be, $12,000 vacant registration fee. I can get that to zero. It's a guaranteed method. All it takes is opening the school.
Wow.
Then the school is no longer vacant, and you won't have to worry about a fee. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
You ain't even think of that. You ain't even think of that.
Wow.
Look, you got to give me credit, because, you know.
Wow.
I gave you a way out of this. You gotta put my name on
Look at his face.
a door or something. Like,
Vacant property taxes, y'all. Vacant property.
School, sir. There's no more fee after that.
6
No more
years.
vacant registration fee after that. Crazy. But now you want us to march.
Wow. Nope.
Let's go.
I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters. We may have to march on City Hall because of the racism. I'm going to call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were going to sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration fee waiver? I knew they didn't want Dr. Umar in Wilmington. I didn't know it was this bad.
Why they sell you to school then, fool?
That the power structure. I'm not talking about the brothers and sisters in the community. They love us. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family.
Wow.
Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. They love Dr. Umar and FDMG. I'm talking about the power structure of Wilmington, Delaware. We knew they didn't want us in that city, but we didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far.
You ignored them for 6 years, Umar. You ignored them for 6 years. What's 4 months to 6 years?
As to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far. To ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters.
If we're gonna do this, excuse me, if y'all are gonna do this,
Y'all.
before y'all go and try to, go to this bank and get the money, ask him to prove that his accounts are frozen.
Exactly.
Ask him to prove it.
Prove it, Umar. Prove it, Umar.
You don't want to jump and go do something without proof, right? Ask him to prove it. Ask him to record his conversation with the bank. Some kind of proof that his bank accounts are frozen. He should not have a problem with that. He should not have a problem showing proof.
Sure don't.
He asking you to protest and march.
Wow.
He should not have a problem showing you proof. Just ask him for proof.
I have emailed the mayor. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the city council president. I have gotten no response. So brothers and sisters, I'm going to meet with my team, and we're going to decide if we're going to go ahead and have this protest. And it ain't going to be one. We're going to do multiple protests. And we're going to invite our donors and supporters from across the state of Delaware, our donors and supporters across the United States, and our donors and supporters across the entire planet. We may have to march on Delaware to let them know that you don't treat black people like this.
Wow.
Because if I was white, I wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Asian, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Arab, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Jewish, we wouldn't have been treated like this. But we were treated like this because we were black. How dare you ignore us for 4 months and then put a sign on our door without even telling us that you're going to sell our properties? Brothers and sisters, why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive an email? Why didn't we receive a phone call? Oh, we not going to quit. We not going to give in. The only thing left on the elementary school is to lay down the tile. We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy.
Dr. Umar, we saw the video with you in there trying to get us to help you pick out floor tile colors. And we saw the ceiling in the school.
Falling down.
Ceiling tiles. So you need more than floor tiles.
You lying.
Why are you lying to us still? We seen it. We saw it.
Wow, with our own lying eyes, we saw it. The ceiling is falling in.
What is going on?
I don't know. I don't know, Derek.
And if the city is against you, like you say they are, which I don't think the city would not notify you, because any lawyer would just eat this up if they never notified you. So I can guarantee you they sent you some letter, some email, or they tried to. Maybe it didn't get to you, but they tried to. And their last resort was, hey, we just got to put a notice on the building because we can't get in contact with him any other way. And they will have evidence of those attempts. But if they are against you like you say they are, they're going to walk in there and see that you don't have ceiling tiles. And they're not going to get you the certificate of occupancy.
Ceiling, no ceiling. What in the hell?
So the floor tiles is not the only thing you need.
Stop lying. Stop lying, Umar.
We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. And if we have trouble getting our inspection and certificate of occupancy, we will have to march. We will have to march. march. We might march anyway, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up.
Wow.
We're not giving up, brothers and sisters.
Wow.
We're not giving up. We need y'all to call the mayor of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the mayor's chief of staff in Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the city council president of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the commissioner of license and inspections of Wilmington, Delaware.
No,
we need y'all
Umar.
to call the vacant property office of Wilmington, Delaware, and demand that those unjust fees be removed from our account.
Unjust fees that they charge everybody who has a vacant property.
Everybody, Umar. What the hell?
Why are they unjust just to you? Just because you registered as a nonprofit? Who have you helped with your nonprofit organization?
After 6 years.
Let me know. I don't know this stuff. You tell me, who have you helped with your nonprofit organization besides Umar Johnson?
Wow, that's deep.
Give me one other person.
That's deep, 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 brother.
I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm asking you to tell me, who have you helped? One person. Just because you registered as a nonprofit means nothing. What have you done?
Let them know that you are a donor of FDMG. Let them know you are a supporter of FDMG. And let them know that if this situation is not rectified, we will march on the city and we will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215 text message only. 215 text message only. 215 text message only. This is your brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, letting you know that I'm still standing for black people. I'm still riding for black boys, and we will open the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. No racism from the city of Wilmington will stop us. No sabotage from the city of Wilmington will stop us. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor's chief of staff. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the commissioner for license and inspections. Tomorrow morning, call the city council president of Wilmington and ask them, why was Dr. Umar and FDMG ignored for 4 months when he was trying to rectify this problem?
You know what they're going to say? They won't say, because Dr. Umar ignored us for 4+ years when we sent him a bill. That bill comes every year. Vacant property registration fee comes every year. And he ignored it. Every year. And he's on that building since 2019. And then April of this year, he's like, I need to do something about this. We're a non-profit. We ain't supposed to be paying for this. After owning the building for 6 years, now he wants to do something about it. How about y'all ask Umar why he ain't paid the bill?
Exactly.
With the money y'all donated.
Yep.
Ask him that.
That's the main question. That's real nigga questions, Umar. Why you didn't pay the bill with the money they gave you?
Why are y'all letting people on the internet get away with stuff you wouldn't let somebody in your real life get away with?
And that's the thing. That's the thing right there.
If you had a roommate and every time to pay the rent, you pay your roommate your portion of the rent, and then your roommate pays the apartment complex. What if that happened? And in 4 months you find out your roommate hasn't been paying the rent, even though you've been paying your roommate your portion. You would be mad about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would call your roommate stupid for telling you that you need to help catch up on the rent.
Mm-hmm.
No, you would tell your roommate, I paid the rent to you. You supposed to catch up because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. It's the same thing. Y'all have been donating to this man to pay these bills, and he hasn't. It's on him to come up with this money, not you. You already did your part. Why are you letting this man on the internet get away with stuff you wouldn't let fly in your own real life?
That part.
It's time to put a stop to this. To this scam he's running.
Say it. Scam. The scam.
Why was Dr. Umar in FDMG Academy ignored for 4 months while he was trying to rectify this problem? Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. We will not retroactively apply your vacant property registration fee waiver. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. But instead of responding to me, the first week of April, instead of responding to me the first week of April, instead of responding to me the first week of April, they ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend.
I can't stand this man. A payment plan? What are you talking about? You've had a payment plan, sir.
Wow.
It's called $5,000 a year. You've had the payment plan. And if you wanted to, you could have broke it down into months. And then after 12 months, you had enough to pay the bill. What's 5,000 divided by 12? I don't know. But that's how much you could have saved every month. And then paid the bill at the end of the 12 months. You had a payment plan. Why do you want one now? Why would they give you one now when you ignored the one they already had for you?
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy, man. Going back to the, missing car payment situation. Just imagine you are the car dealership or you are the bank that gave you the loan. And they missed 4 months. And then they call you and say, hey, can I get on a payment plan? What? We gave you a payment plan when you got the car.
Wow.
They ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend saying we're going to sell these schools if you don't pay our money. We're not going to email you. We're not going to send you a letter in the mail. We're not going to call you. We're going to put a letter on your door that somebody can take and run off with, as somebody did. Took the letter off the high school and sent it to YouTube, the struggle streamers. What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? Brothers and sisters, we need your donation so we can pay this bill.
Wow.
They say we owe $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe $20,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the high school. Our accounts.
All that daggone money they sent you, and you can't pay $40,000, and you had almost $3 million, been going to Africa, been going to Jamaica, been going to Japan and wherever else, and you don't have $40,000 to pay your bills that the people have given you already? Umar, please shut this scam down, YouTube. YouTube, I'm looking at you guys. Please shut this scam down now.
Frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. But if we don't, y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school.
No.
Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters. But I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada. They're coming from all the 50 states that show the city of Wilmington, Delaware. You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people. You will not discriminate against black people. And you will not try to steal property from black people. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde, standing strong, Leo season. We will not quit. We will not advocate. We will not equivocate. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Garveyism to get back. Pan-Africanism to perish. See you in Nat Turner land. See you in New Orleans. See you in Hattiesburg. See you in Mobile, Alabama. This is your brother, King Kong Consciousness. I love you too. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Man, to all his supporters, if y'all go to that march, bring your cell phones. All right? Turn the camera on.
Exactly.
Record what's going on. Record yourself. Because for some reason, when I search up Dr. Umar, wherever it is, I don't see any videos of people supporting him. I don't see no videos from y'all. If you have them out there and I just haven't come across it, send it to me so I can see it. Because I would love to hear your side of this. I would love to hear the side of his supporters. But for some reason, I'm not hearing y'all speak up. Y'all still sending them money, still sending them donations. But y'all won't come out and put your face to the cause. Why not?
Exactly.
What are you ashamed of?
Exactly. All right. That was Derek Speaks. Check him out on the YouTube. And yes. So, in honor of Dr. Umar legacy and this storyline of these schools, we will be hearing from Umar's old great friend, Tariq Nasheed. So Tariq Nasheed was a good friend of Umar, and Tariq Nasheed kind of like took off Umar's career with the Hidden Colors series. Dr. Umar was in like 2 of them, I believe, and it was like really popular amongst black people, talking about the transatlantic slavery and slavery, what is that, the slavery, what you call it, post-slavery, what is it, post-slavery PSD or whatever, and he had the little FBA movement and stuff like that. And so in honor of that, we're gonna get Tariq Nasheed's opinion of the whole thing with the school, with Dr. Umar and him taking donations, and now he's broke, and he's been taking donations for like almost 15 years now, and had these schools for 6 years, and nobody was educated at these schools that he had for 6 years, and this whole trabacle. So let's hear from Tariq Nasheed, because I'm messy like that, and so let's go.
They were never on no, we're not really from here, because Malcolm actually said we were indigenous. They don't bring that.
Right.
So he was never ever on that. We don't really belong. We were never here before. He was never on that. We should just be these vague, generic Africans. He was never on that. The nation was never on that. Dr. King was never on that. Frederick Douglass, they were never on that. So the whole concept of these people being Pan-African is not the way that they're trying to make Pan-Africanism today. Now Pan-Africanism is this like worship of Africa, and everything is about Africa. And Back in the day, nobody was about that. Nobody was doing that.
Right. Man, very good point, brother. Thank you so much, Afro. Come on, dude. What's up? Usso Remittal? Asshole.
I went too far back.
On vacation, he flew to Mother Africa. And guess what? Guess what, brother? Some hooligan, nappy-headed kids broke into the school. You hear me? Broke into the school, brother, and put dust everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
Dust everywhere in the school. Brother, do you understand? Now, I need the people to come together and put their pockets together, brother, because after he came back and seen this contradicty in the school that he was building for our children, right? He got hacked. Now the system, he has no digital currency, brother. Let me say that again. He has no digital currency, brother. Let me say that again. He has no digital currency, brother. And you put him on, brother, and now you send his tarnishing his name.
Thank you so much, brother. But thank you. But listen, again, people knew, and I knew the school was not going to happen. Just with all of the excuses and all of the pump fake dates and oh God, the excuses just became every few months it was a new excuse. So I was going to open the school, but I got termites. The termites ate up all the wood. The doors got ate by termites. So I can't teach the students in the cold. It's too cold to teach the kids. Okay, all right. Then a few months later, it's another excuse. I'm going to have to push the date back. I'm going to have to push the date back because now the school has ghosts. The school is now haunted. A ghost came in the school and it's been haunting the school. When I was there, I heard loud noises and I saw by termites. So I can't teach the students in the cold. It's too cold to teach the kids. Okay, all right. Then a few months later, it's another excuse. I'm going to have to push the date back. I'm going to have to push the date back because now the school has ghosts. The school is now haunted. A ghost came in the school and it's been haunting the school. When I was there, I heard loud noises and I saw a ghost float across the gymnasium. And it was Frederick Douglass. Damn. It's a whole bunch of excuses. And it's always something happening to the school. Listen, brothers and sisters. First of all, hit that cash app. I cannot open the school because last night, when I got in, I was over in the motherland, and when I came back, I saw that a group of leprechauns broke into school. All right? They were looking for gold. They were in the school looking for gold. I saw little leprechaun footprints all over the school desk. I had to get leprechaun traps. I had to get them off Amazon. So I need the leprechaun traps. God damn, man. You gotta get leprechaun traps to get the leprechauns out now, man. God damn. They won't be gone.
Hands would rather not get messy.
Yeah, so that was Tariq Nasheed. And yeah, talking about Umar needed leprechaun traps and needed ghost traps for Ghostbusters because the school got ghosts and the school got termites. That's why I can't open it. And the school got, what is it, leprechaun tracks. So there was leprechauns hunting.
And Africanism.
So yeah, leprechauns hunting the school and also ghosts hunting the school of FDMG. So then the school had termites The school didn't have no water, no light, because he just paid the water bill. So I don't know what he did all that time with no running water at the school. So yeah, those funny videos I did earlier about the what you call that, Brother Jose and the HVAC, and also the what is that? Those other videos about Umar talking about people, whatever. That was Leon Honor, and this is his last video. He played the Jose guy earlier, so I'm gonna show you his channel, and I will have it in the description box. And so this is the last part of the saga of Umar throwing the middle finger at people for criticizing him about him having his accounts frozen, and also not being able to pay his own home bills. So let's go.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism.
Okay, notice he's using the school as a backdrop. Okay, this is part of the scam. I've been telling people about this, how he uses it as a backdrop to manipulate people to get money out of. So he will definitely be begging in this video, I guarantee it.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade. I said, this is your big brother, King Kong Consciousness. I said, this is your big brother, Intercontinental Ifatunde. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Leo season. I'm wearing my Haitian flag today. Where my Haitian Africans at? I'm wearing my Haitian flag today. Where my Haitian Africans at? I'm wearing my Haitian flag today. Where my Haitian Africans at, brothers and sisters? Listen. Listen.
Yeah. Look at the body language. See how he's comforting himself. He's really in he's in a bad situation. He looks smoked out too. Just check out his physical appearance. Okay, he needs money bad. Okay, and it's not to open up a school. It's to get the substances. Okay. I mean, he's in a really, really bad shape right now. Yeah. You can hear the urgency in his voice already. And see, the urgency isn't about renovations. That's not it. It's not about, it has nothing to do with these abandoned buildings. The urgency has to do with Umar. He needs money for himself to get to the plug. That's why he's looking the way he's looking right here. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. Yeah, the urgency. Yeah, he's desperate.
All I want to say to you right now is thank you to those who have been riding with the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Spitting all over the place.
Thank you to those who have been standing strong with Ifatunde Oguntade. Thank you to my day one ride or dies. Thank you to the haters, the instigators, the defamers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow, really?
What kind of man gives the FU sign like this? I can't even do that. What in the world? Look at this guy. Is it just me? I don't know. I'm just saying. I know I'm being petty, but I'm just saying. This guy, I don't know. I don't know. Very sassy. That's not how. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the point. The real point. Okay. Why is this guy giving middle fingers? I gotta get me something to drink. Why is this guy giving middle fingers in front of these abandoned buildings? Why? This is y'all's principle? This is the #1 requested scholar in the whole planet? This is King Kong consciousness? I guess we could also ask, why do people send this guy money? See, Let me tell y'all something. Umar, he's real hurt right now. His feelings are hurt. This is narcissism. His feelings are hurt. Lene put him on blast. Everyone talking about him. And instead of, doing a professional type of video where he's sitting down explaining himself and I guess maybe explaining why things are all crazy right now, he don't do that. He gets up there in front of these abandoned buildings and give people the middle finger. And he's doing it with a lot of sweetness. Umar, you don't need to be doing nothing with no fingers, okay? You up here throwing, very sassy, okay? Very, very sassy. All right? Let me I got to put some water in this because I made me a smoothie earlier and I got to make sure I don't. Anyway, this is not the type of behavior that we should expect from someone who's supposedly a principal and a school psychologist and the most requested scholar and a black leader. And this isn't the first time where he's thrown up this sign. I have other videos where he's done it too. In particular, he was claiming that there were people who were.
For the amount that was in the account, we had.
I thought you said it was frozen. That's not the same as cancel. First, see, here we go. First,
so we're about to operate attorneys. Attorneys is about to get involved because we were told that when your account gets canceled, you're supposed to get your refund check for the amount that was in the account. We have not received that yet. So there's some funny business going on right now, brothers and sisters. There's some funny business going on right now, brothers and sisters. But we're going to take care of all that.
So now the bank is trying to do something to you now? I mean, that was the bank's fault, evidently. That's what Umar's trying to spin the story. He just needs money. Look at it. Desperate.
Stay patient. Stay positive. Stay patient. Stay positive. They messing with our business.
Did he say cancel? Hold on, I apologize. I just
about to operate attorneys. Attorneys. That's all. The accounts are still frozen.
No,
we're looking into it. The accounts are still frozen, brothers and sisters. We're supposed to hear back Friday.
See, he contradicts himself during this because he said that it was frozen and he needs to hear back to them on Friday. But then he says it's canceled.
We're supposed to hear back Friday. That sounds like Monday to me. The bank is giving us the runaround. We ain't got our check back. So we're about to operate attorneys. Attorneys is about to get involved because we were told that when your account gets canceled, you're supposed.
Now he's saying it's canceled.
Lord.
In the same video, just like the last one, he was telling this lie. Yeah, someone said he's a horrible liar. He really is. But see, when you get to this level of addiction, you gonna say all kind of shit to get money out of people. I don't know if people ever been around people like this. I grew up in this type of shit, so I know what I'm talking about. But the stories that they spend to get money, it's just so far out there. This is another example right here. He's a terrible liar. It's horrible. And there's people who believe this too.
Supposed to get your refund check for the amount that was in the account. We have not received that yet. So there's some funny business going on right now, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, banks do not cancel accounts. They may close for lack of funds to cover monthly fees. Hello?
Cancel accounts.
Wow. There's some funny business going on right now, brothers and sisters. But we're going to take care of all that. Stay patient. Stay positive. Stay patient. Stay positive. They messing with our bills. They messing with our automatic payments. They messing up a lot of stuff.
The bank is messing up your bills and the automatic payments. What are you talking? That's your responsibility, Umar. I mean, this guy will. Listen. This guy will blame Jesus. Real talk. He said, Umar, where the money at? With Jesus. Jesus came down, took my money, and it went back up to the Lord. said, wait a minute. Why would Jesus take your money, Umar? Well, he said he got to go get some fish to turn it into wine. I said, wait a minute. I said, what you say about Jesus? He said, but Jesus had to go because he needed to get some bread to turn it into fish.
I've been baking my entire life since I love being in the kitchen, and I'm constantly throwing my brow.
I said, okay, all right. So that night, I prayed before the Lord. I said, Jesus, why did you take Umar's money? I ain't gonna tell you what Jesus told me back, because I ain't gonna tell what Jesus told me, though, because Jesus said, don't tell nobody what I'm gonna tell you right now, because I shouldn't be talking like this. Umar will blame, this guy, he will blame a squirrel, okay? He can't hold himself accountable for anything. He gonna blame the bank. Umar, come on, man. Now he talking about the bank and they being funny business and all this kind of stuff. Umar, anyway.
Stay patient, stay positive. They messing with our bills. They messing with our automatic payments. They messing up a lot of stuff with this frozen account. They froze me and...
What do you mean frozen? You just said that it was canceled. Now you're saying that it's frozen. Is anyone following this? Am I tripping? Boy, this is gonna be another one of them months. Cause listen, we've been going hard on this, but last month, y'all noticed towards the end of the month, I was looking all tired. You know, my face looking all. I mean, I wasn't looking like Umar. That's not what I'm saying. Cause I sleep. I get rest. I don't be staying up for 3-4 days binging and shit. I don't participate in those type of activities. But if you notice last or the end of the month, last month, I was looking all broke down and tired. Like this. And then I said, you know what? Next month, we're going to have some time off. Next month, we're going to have, but apparently that don't look like how it's going to go. All right? Hey, did you have fun? Okay, all right, they did some shopping. That's only one bag? Oh, okay, good. All right. I was about to say. All right, here we go.
they froze the school.
Yeah, that's fine.
They froze me and they froze the school. But that's...
He just said that it's canceled. The canceled and being frozen. What is he talking about? This don't even make no sense. Here we go.
All right. That's all right. We're going to stay patient. We're going to stay positive, and we're going to see.
Yeah, that's true, B, honey. But I appreciate it. I ain't gonna be mad about it. Like Umar. Yeah, I ain't gonna call y'all trifling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lene, how you doing? Yeah, he lying. He definitely lying. It don't even make no sense. Yeah. Yeah, what happened to the attempted hacking by Lennon and Lene? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that part of the story? What happened to that, Umar? See, he don't even. Maybe he will bring it up. We're gonna see part. Let's go.
What they say on Friday, no later than Monday. But we need our check back so we can open up a new account and keep the ball rolling. We need our check back so we can open up a new account and keep the ball rolling. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things.
Yeah, see, he in bad shape. He in trouble. Umar in trouble, I can tell.
I'm only going to say this to the Ifa Tunde faithful. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things, but I'm going to say this to the Ifa Tunde faithful.
He's thinking about something to say, because everyone's been talking about this frozen bank account scam. That's what it is. Umar's had many different scams, including the FMG scam, but now he's introduced a new scam, which is the frozen bank account scam. So he's trying to figure out what he can say, because everyone has been talking about this. It is, Kimmy. It really is. It's always something with this guy. How's it going, Malika? Thank you for tuning on in. Yeah, check back. If they're sending you a check, you have... Well, I think what he's saying, though, Sammy, is that they're gonna. Yeah, I know that the language, the terminology is crazy. He's saying that they're gonna send him a check because those other accounts have been frozen / canceled, and whatever amount of money that were in those accounts, they're gonna issue him a check, and he's gonna take that check to open up another account. Notice he's not saying. He's not differentiating between his personal account and the FMG account while he's saying this. It's going to be one check for both, and that's going to make him fun. Yeah.
That's what it's called, mingling funds. Frauds.
Yeah. He needs money bad. Yeah, let's go.
Don't get put in the book of Negroes.
That's what you going to say, Umar?
Don't get put in the book of Negroes. Don't get put in the book of Negroes.
They're going in on him in this chat.
Brothers and sisters, as we get ready for August the 21st, Haitian Revolution Day, Nat Turner Revolution Day, George Jackson Revolution Day, birth of Black Jesus and birth of Ifa Tunde.
Here he goes.
As we get closer to August the 21st, the grand finale of Leo season, Haitian Revolution Day, Nat Turner Revolution Day, George Jackson Revolution Day, birth of Black Jesus and birth of King Kong Consciousness Day. We still working on the renovations, brothers and sisters.
Good question. What did Umar just say? What did Umar just say? He said he's still working on renovations. This is August 4th of 2025. Let's go back to August 11th of 2023.
Tanzania, Mali.
This is 2023, y'all. 2 years back.
My Aruba, Curacao Africans, Bahamas, Bermuda Africans, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, St. Martin, St. Vincent, Guadeloupe Africans, Martinique Africa, requested the most revolution in 4 days. 4 years ago, was born in August, whether you elite. Many been donating since 2015? How many been donating since 16, 17? Who been donating since 18 and 19? Who been donating since 2020 COVID and 2021 and 2022? Where are my donors at from around the world? We wouldn't be here without the donors right now. We would not be here without the donors. My African donors, thank you. South American donors, thank you. Central American African donors, Caribbean donors, my donors in Asia, my donors in Australia, and of course, all my donors from across the United States, Los Angeles.
There you go, right here.
From around the world, it's your brother King Kong Consciousness, the most requested.
Listen to what he said.
The most relevant and the most revolutionary scholar on the planet. I said the most requested, the most revolutionary, and the most relevant black scholar in the world today. I said the most requested, the most revolutionary.
See him scratching and shit? Because he's having withdrawals. He needs to get money so he can get to the plug. This is 2 years ago.
And the most relevant black scholar in the world today, brothers and sisters. I'm coming to you with the announcement we've been waiting for since we bought this school on February the 7th of 2019. That was 4 years, 6 months.
See him wringing his hands?
You've dreamed up some delicious Domino's pizzas, like the viral pizza.
You
We want to see
too.
more, so we're bringing
6 months.
See him wringing his hands?
4 days ago, brothers and sisters. 4 years, 6 months, and 4 days. 4 years ago, 6 months, and 4 days we bought this school. Y'all know what we've been through. We've been through the vandalism. We've been through the hate. We've been through the slander, the sabotage, the scamming of the black contractors. We've been through all of it. The YouTubian distractors, we've been through all of it. But today, Black August, Black August, where my Leos at one time? Where my Leos at one time? Where my lions and my lionesses right now? If you was born in August, whether you a Leo or whether you are a Virgo, make some noise right now. Whether you a Leo or Black August birthday, this is for us right now. But you know what? I want to say thank you to all my donors. Where are my donors at? How many of y'all been donating since the first fundraiser, April the 14th, St. Louis 2014? How many been donating since 2015? How many around the world? We wouldn't be here without the donors right now.
Yep, 15 years ago, and Umar hasn't done shit. 15 years ago, he started this stuff, and Umar hasn't done shit in 15 years.
Donors in Asia, my donors in Australia, my Illinois. I'm on a live stream, King. August 11th, 2023, Black August, we have completed all of the renovations for the Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, RBG, International Leadership Academy.
He said he was finished. He's completed. Not completed? He was getting towels a couple weeks ago. We saw him pick out towels in the other video.
Y'all gotta lie about the guy. Never lied on this guy. Not necessary. I have the receipts. This video that we just played.
We're going to apply for the certificate of occupancy. Do anybody got a problem with what I just said?
What are you talking about?
I'm only talking to my supporters and donors. If you're not a supporter or a donor, hop off the live.
Why is he talking like that?
If you're not a supporter or a donor, hop off the live. See, everybody talking is YouTubian struggle streamers who don't donate. I ain't heard a slander yet from somebody who actually donates. All I see is jealous people, envious people, opportunists, instigators, YouTubian struggle streamers.
There are people who, and you can call them people as many names you want to, but you're the one who's struggling. Umar had like 450 people in his live stream, and he has, over 1 million subscribers on Instagram? Okay, Umar, I have 4,158 people in my live stream right now. Who's the struggle streamer? I got a home, I got a car, I got a job, I have a family, wife and kids. Who's the struggle streamer? You don't want over here begging. Let me on Mama calls it. What are you talking about?
Nobody hating is a donor. Nobody.
Okay, and that's not true. There are people who donated to Umar who are criticizing him now. Hit the one. Plenty of people.
Hating is a donor. Don't you find that funny? Nobody slandering us is a donor, brothers and sisters. We know who messed our accounts up.
He be lying.
And we looking into all that right now. Trust me. Trust me, there will be retribution.
Me and
Lene. Oh, there will be retribution, brothers and sisters. I can't say it all right now.
Let me tell you something, Umar. You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. You ain't gonna do shit except run your mouth. Because that's all you do. You ain't got no street in you. Okay? You ain't got no fight in you. You like the dog that bark all the time, but you ain't gonna never run up. You ain't gonna never do nothing. You just pop up off the mouth. That's what got you in trouble in the first place. Running your mouth. But you ain't gonna do shit. Real talk. See, the whole story that you're concocting is not true anyway. Why do you create this fantasy, this fallacy, that somehow I hacked your account or Lene hacked your account or we hacked your account together somehow so that you could run up off the mouth?
Yeah, Umar said Leon Honor, this guy right here, hacked this account. So I'm like, why would he do that? I mean, this is crazy. So back to the video.
To blame other people for your financial situation. You've been struggling like a bum for years now. What are you talking about? This ain't nothing new. But then on top of that, there's going to be retribution. You ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. You a clown. Real talk. That you, like I said, you was bitch made when I first started covering you, doing videos on you. You bitch made now. That's why you talking like this. But you ain't gonna do shit. Real talk. See, that's why you got to try to get your donors to go after people. See? Because you're the ultimate coward. Real talk. And that's why you don't deal directly with real men. Because a real man check you, and you know that they'll check the shit out you. You big old, you a big fluffy panda bear ass looking like a pookie. You need to cut it out. See, where I come from, we call people like you a punk. You a straight punk. And for you to be 50.
E5 Tunde Nation, stay calm. But this is what I want to say.
What you got to say, Umar?
Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/
Boy, y'all Crush chat is crazy.
Right on the money. Hit the PayPal.
Oh my God, I can't put that up there. You tripping? Yeah, back when Lene said Umar live in a cage. He live in a hamster cage. You know, hamsters all filthy, shit all over the place. That's Umar. Umar, you ain't nothing but a black conscious hamster. All right, here we go. This is wild. We got over 4,000 people in the building. Shout out to the Cookie Crush chat, Undefeated. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go for another 20 minutes, and then we'll be back with part 2 tomorrow.
Tunde Nation, stay calm. But this is what I want to say.
What you got to say, Umar?
Hit the PayPal. PayPal.
Exactly. You see, because that's what all this comes down to. All this storytelling and talking and all of this and threatening and all this stuff and the banks and all this, it all comes back down to Umar need money. And I told people this was going to happen. Hit the one. I told people. I told people. Here we go.
/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
This chat room crazy. Uh-oh. They backed up. Look at it. What in the world's going on here? They'll be held to... Here we go. This is wild. We got over 4,000 people in the building. Shout out to the Cookie Crush chat, Undefeated. I appreciate y'all. We're going to go for another 20 minutes, and then we'll be back with part 2. It happens when you get further and further along down this path.
All right, we're done for the day. Thank you for stopping in to the Shantavia Chronicles, and this is my compilation of Umar videos talking about the school and the school scam, school scandal, and Umar talking about he want people to protest for him, and his account's frozen. His account has been hacked by Leon Honor. That's the guy from the last video. And yeah, they was frozen, they was canceled, they was hacked by Leon Honor. And the school is hating on him because he's black, and they're trying to take the school from him behind his back, even though he had paperwork since April. Lots of drama. He had the school for 6 years. Nobody has been schooled. And I believe Umar Johnson, Umar Scammer Johnson, is a scammer, and he needs to be shut down, possibly jailed. So thank you for coming in to the Shantavia Chronicles. Have a great day. Bye.